Okay, Assalamualaikum. In this video, I will discuss about how you can evaluate infix, postfix, and prefix by hand. Okay, meaning that there is no algorithm yet, but you have to understand how you can calculate manually when you um, see postfix and prefix expression. So I don't think you have problem with infix. So let's get to the example number 1. Okay, if you have this infix expression, okay, the first one, so all you have to do is plus 7 and 3, which will result equal to 10. So in the postfix, what you have to do, because we only have 2 operands, so you will scan through from left to right. Okay, postfix you have to scan from left to right. So you have to scan the until you arrive at the operator. Okay, scan through until you arrive at the operator. So 7 is operand. Go to the next one. 3 is operands. Okay, go to the next one. And this one you reach at the operator plus sign. Okay, once you reach at the operator, what you have to do is you have to go back to the previous 2 operands. Okay, which is 7, 3. So these 2 operand will be performing the plus operation, which will result in 10. Okay. For prefix, what you have to do is you have to scan from right to left. Okay. Postfix left to right, prefix right to left. Then it's the same algorithm. You have to scan until you reach at the operator. So from right, okay, you have 3. 3 is not an operator. Then you go to the next one. Okay, 7 is not an operator. Then you have to go to the plus sign. When you reach at the plus sign, then you have to go back to the previous 2 operands. Okay, the previous 2 is this one, 7, 3. So this 7, 3, you have to perform the plus operation. So you get 10. So this the first example is quite simple, okay, because we only have 2 operands and 1 operator. But if we have 2 operators and 3 operands, like example 2. So in infix, if we have this kind of expression, we have to solve according to the precedence rule. So precedence rule is that you have to solve the multiplication first. Okay, you have to solve this one first. This one become 21. So 21 is the new operands. So 21 plus 2 equal to 23. Similarly, in postfix, what you have to do is you have to scan through until you come atau the operator occur. So you scan through 7. Okay, 7 is not operator, and you go to the next one. 3 is operands, not operator, and you go to the multiplication. Okay, so multiplication is an operator. Then you have to go back to the previous 2 operands. Previous 2 operands is 7 and 3. So this 7, 3 multiplication will become the new operands. Okay, 7, 3 multiplication become 21. So, okay, this is result from 7, 3 multiplication. 21 is the new operands. So 21, 2, and then we make the plus sign. So the previous 2, okay, the previous 2 operand is this one. Okay, 2, okay, this one is 1 operand. 7 3 multiplication is the second operand, which is we get the result 21. So 21 plus 2 equal to 23. Okay, so similarly in prefix, you have to scan through from right to left. So you go from right to left. So 2, okay, 2 is operands, not operator. So just move to the next one. 3 is operands, just move to the next one. 7 is operands, so move to the next one. And then we meet the multiplication sign. So the multiplication sign, when we meet an operator, you have to go back to the previous two operands. So 7 and 3. So what you have to do is you multiply 7 and 3. This one become 21, which is we could say the result or the new operands. Okay. So after we do the operation, then we go to the next next sign in the expression, which we get plus. Plus is an operator, so you have to go back to the to the previous two. So the previous two is multiplied 7 3, which is 21 and 2. So 21 2 plus, okay, equal to 23. Okay, so how do we do number? Example number 3. So let me have some space here. So let me copy, because this one a bit complicated. Okay, we have 2 minus 1, and so according to the rules of precedence, you have to solve whatever in the parenthesis first. Okay, so you have to solve this one first. 2 minus 1. Okay, so this one you have to solve this bracket. Then the next one you have to solve in this bracket. So 2 minus 1 become 1. Then you have to do 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 become 2. Then what you have to do is you have to do 7 minus 2, which you got 5. Okay, so this one is equal to 5. Okay, so using the same sorry. Okay, using the same algorithm that I mentioned earlier, what you have to do is you have to scan through from left to right. Okay, so and what we want to find is the operator. 7, when you scan from left to right, you meet 7. 7 is operand, so you have to move to the next one. 3 is operand, so move to the next one. 2 is operand, so move to the next one. 1 is operand, so move to the next one. And then we have operator minus. So what we have to do when we meet the minus sign, we have to go back to the previous two operand, which is 2 and 1. So you have to minus 2 1. And notice that the order of number is very important. So you don't do 1 minus 2, you have to do 2 minus 1. The first number first. Okay, 2 minus 1. So what we get from this expression is 7 3 is the same one. So 2 1 minus we get, okay, this one 2 1 minus we get 1. Okay, we have solved that. Okay, and we left with another 2. Okay, so tadi kita tengah scan this one, so you have to sambung balik lah. Okay, sambung. Then the next sign is also minus. When you found the operator, okay, then you have to go back to the previous two operands. Okay, in this case is 3 and 1. So you have to do this operation first lah. Okay, 3, 1 and minus. Maksudnya this one you have to minus 3 minus 1. It's not 1 minus 3. The order is important. Okay, 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, so just take the one that we didn't process yet. Okay, this one you have processed. Okay, this one you have processed and we get 2. And another sign, okay, yang kita belum proses lagi. So tadi we stop here, okay, and we move to the next one. The next one is also operator. Then we have to move to the previous two operands, which is right now is 7 and 2. So we have to perform operation to 7, 2. Which is minus. So 7 minus 2 equal to 5. Okay, again the order is important. You have to do the first number first, 7 minus 5. So this one is equal to 5. Okay, so let's see how you can calculate the prefix. Okay, the prefix expression. This one, as I said before, you have to scan from right to left. Okay, from right to left, number 1. Okay, number 1 is operand, so just go to the next one. Kalau operands, we didn't do anything, we just move to the next one. Next one is 2. 2 is operands. So move to the next one. The next one is operator because we have a minus sign. So what we have to do is we have to perform the operation, and once you get the to operator, you have to move back. Okay, you have to move back to the previous two operands and perform the operation. So what we get at that point is that minus 3 minus, and this one is 2 minus 1. Again, the order is important, so you have to do is 2 minus 1. Okay, so you get 1. Okay, so this is where we left. Okay. No, we don't have okay, so we have 3 and we done the operation for 1, 2 and minus, so we get this result. Okay, so no need for the sign. Okay, so we left here, okay, with 1. And then what we do is we scan through. Okay, 3 is operand, so skip this part and go to the the next sign, which is a minus. So this one, okay, once you meet the operator, what you have to do is go back to the previous two operands. So 3 and 1. 3 and 1 will perform minus. Okay, so you have to minus this one, you have to process. And 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. Okay, so you already processed this 3. And then what is left is 7 minus 7. So we stop here. and the next one is 7. Okay, this is operand, so we don't have to do anything. And we go to the next sign, which is operator. So at this operator, you have to move back, okay, at the previous two operands, okay, and perform the operation. So what you have to do is 7 minus 2, which will get 5. So this one is 5. Okay, so that's for example number 3. So let's do example number 4. Okay, number 4 is the same expression as number 3, but we omit the parenthesis. So without the parenthesis, you have to do the operation from left to right. Okay, what you have to do is you have to do, okay, 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 dapat 4. And then 4 minus 2 minus 1. Okay, 4 minus 2 dapat 2. And then you minus the result with 1. Okay, become 1. Okay, that is how you do the expression in infix notation without the precedence, without the parenthesis. You have to do it from left to right. So how do we do it in postfix? So the same one. Okay, I just repeat the algorithm. Okay, you have to scan from left to right. Okay, scan until you reach at an operator. So 7 is an operator, move to the next. 3 is an operator, move to the next. And then we found minus. When we found minus, we have to process or to do the operation for the previous two operands. Okay, the previous two operands is 7, 3. So we do 7 minus 3, okay, equal to 4. Okay, so this one is, we have finished with 7, 3 and minus. And then we go to the next one. The next one is operands, number 2. Okay, number 2, then let me copy it first. So we left with this. Okay, so then we move to the next element. We have 2. Okay, 2 is an operand, which we will move to the next one. The next one is minus sign, which is operator. So when we see an operator, we have to move back to the previous two operands. So 4 to minus, so we get 2. Okay, so this one we have already processed this, and 1 minus. So this one is the result of 4 to minus. So we continue with 1. Okay, 1 minus. Okay, 1 is operand. Then we move to the next sign. The next one is minus, which is an operator. So when we meet an operator, we move back, okay, to the previous two operands, which is 2 and 1. So we do 2 minus 1, which we get 1. So 1 here, no, equal to here. So example for prefix. Okay, so in prefix example, what you have to do is you have to scan from right to left. Okay, so from right to left, what you have to do is just scan. Okay, one. Okay, we scan for operator. So one is not operator. Don't do anything. Two is not operator, then you don't have to do anything. Three is not operator, then you don't have to do anything. Seven is not an operator, don't do anything. And at last we found an operator, which is minus sign. So what you have to do is you have to go back to the previous two operands, okay, which is this one. So just copy it back, minus minus. So minus 7, 3 will result in 4. Okay, 7 minus 4. And then 2, 1 is the operands that we didn't process yet. So right now we are at this stage. Okay, we have found the result of minus 7, 3. Okay, then we move to the next one, and this next we found the minus sign. Okay, when we found the minus sign, what you have to do, if you have to go back to the previous two operands, which is 4 and 2, and perform the operation that we found. So just write it back. Okay, this one we didn't process yet. This one minus 4, 2, meaning that 4 minus 2 equal to 2, and 1 we didn't process yet. Okay, number 2. So right now we are here and we move to the next sign. The next one is minus, which is an operator. So we move back to the previous two operands. The previous two operands is 2, 1, and we will do operation of 2 minus, okay, 2 minus 1 equal to 1. So this prefix expression will give us result of 1. So as you can see, all these examples can be evaluated, okay, differently, but we'll get the same result. Okay, because what we do is we calculate the postfix and prefix expression. So how do we use this knowledge for you to be able to apply stack? Okay, okay, so you know that to calculate postfix you have to scan from left to right. And then you have to scan for operator. Once you found the operator, you have to move back to the previous two operands. Okay, so this is the manual way you can calculate postfix and prefix. Okay, the next video I will show you how you can implement stack, okay, to perform this calculation.